welcome to the season finale of season 3 of Spotlight and the 80th episode of Spotlight ever since I started it early 2018. It's hard to believe this is the 80th episode and I haven't quit yet, considering my other attempts at doing like little first look and like one-off episodes have, you know, not lasted this long. But we're going to be looking at 3 Tomb Raider fan games this episode for this finale. Now, the first game we're going to look at is a Tomb Raider 2 remake. Now, it may still be in development, it may not. I'm not sure. The last update post for the demo was in 2017. It's now towards the end of 2019, but I'm still going to link to their website. This is gonna be probably a pretty good demo, because from what I had seen on the website, it looked pretty promising. It's basically an HD remaster of Tomb Raider 2 in Unreal 4. And you can get like a kind of a taste of how Laura's going to be over here. Okay, let me rephrase that. You're going to get a kind of a taste of what the visuals will be like with Lara, and how she was remade using HD, high definition or high quality assets to recreate her player model from Tomb Raider 2. But this is Tomb Raider: The Dagger of Xian. Or Xian. I think it's Xian. Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and start the game. Medium tutorial. Yes. And yes, I ended up playing this game a little bit prior to this recording and I had to scrap it because OBS was not getting the sound for whatever reason. Oh boy. Alright, now we're gonna read this text. Lara Croft, the well-known adventurer and archaeologist, has just discovered an old text about the misadventures of Peng Bei, a Tibetan monk who stole the Dagger of Xian centuries ago. According to legend, if a person stabs themselves through the heart with a dagger, it will transform them into a dragon. I think I said transfer. Anyway, by tracing the geographical coordinates written on the document, Lara discovers her next destination, the Great Wall of China. Who knows? This might be the final resting place of the cursed artifact. Is that how you spell artifact in Britain? Because I thought there was an I, not an E. Yay! Ooh, it's a cutscene. I can't fake reactions because I've already seen this. But it's still cool. I'm still genuinely happy. Like this guy or team, I don't know if it's a small team or a guy, put so much effort into this. Oh boy. It's not without its quirks though, it does hang a little bit. But it's probably a demo. It is a demo that's not really optimized outside of the core machine it was developed on, which I don't know is above my specs or below my specs. Might be above if there's a little bit, you know, of jitter, like right there. It did default to everything being at the highest setting, so who knows? But look at those grass physics. All right, into a cave we go. Checkpoint, we gotta run. And that's an aeroplane. Ah, glistening with water. Oh, I didn't find this on my attempted playthrough. Richard Dorton's diary. Richard Dorton, explorer, 16th September 1984. I don't know what madness got into me when I decided to search for the Dagger of Xian. My research led me here to this cave, but I have now been stuck in this place for 4 days, unable to reach the surface. I can hardly stand up, but I'll try one last time to climb the wall. Also, I've been hearing something for quite some time. Like grunts, maybe a ferocious beast. I'm wondering if it's real or if I'm starting to lose my mind. Johan, you were the one who led me here. Where are you? A guy is stranded. This is why it helps to actually, you know, explore. Whoop. The effects are nice. The water is nice. The sound design is really good. The music is nice, even though it's probably just ported from the game. I don't know if he actually redid the music score or if it's just the music score put in with everything else upgraded. He or the team. Because I'm used to like finding these indie games that are made by one person. So whenever I find an indie game that might be made with a small team, I'm hesitant to say it's made with a small team because I'm not entirely sure if it's a small team or one guy. It could be either or. I wanted to go into this blind the first time at least. And yeah, I did go in it blind and I was way more excited than I am right now. But yeah, I don't want to say one guy made this, but I also don't want to say, well, a team of guys made this. But whoever did, they did an amazing job. Especially for a fan game that's not officially funded, that's not officially tied in with the actual franchise. And it could potentially... Now you're just showing off there, Lara. That could be potentially cease and desisted by Square Enix or Crystal Dynamics. Eidos? Is Eidos still around? Or did they become Crystal Dynamics? I don't know. I hear that. That sounds like a tiger. It's probably incredibly obvious that I've already played this because I'm not struggling. I am not struggling at all. At least I've gotten up to a point. I'm trying to see how quickly I can get back up to the point that I did get to when I first tried to record this. Then new stuff there. And then you can just see me babble around like a buffoon. Yeah, the Wall of China is all modeled and everything. That's great. Checkpoint. They redid the menu even. And then you switch to items with up. Laura's journal,
According to my information, the Temple of Xian is somewhere under this part of the Great Wall, but its precise location remains unknown. Instead of exploring all the caves around here, perhaps one of the guard towers contains interesting information. According to my information, the Temple of Xian is some...
Xian. Okay, that's how that she pronounces it, so that's how I'm gonna say it. Can I go through this door? No, for some reason my frame rate dipped. Is this the end of the wall? Are we at the end of the wall? Well, I know that there's an end to the wall, but I didn't think we would be at the end of it. Yeah, that didn't get me. It kind of got me the first time, but it's not going to get me now because I've already done it. Alrighty. Yep. Hip again. Wonder if Lara was ever a cheerleader in school. Because these are some pretty much cheerleady kind of things that she does. At least it explained why Kim Possible was so limber. But then again, Lara does train in Croft Manor. And the interesting thing is that this demo is stuttering in places that it didn't before, and the places it did before aren't stuttering now. So, cool. Ah, yes, light. We are on the Great Wall of China now. So amazing. This looks so cool. There's birds out there. If I fall there, I'm probably gonna die because that looks like that I would just tumble to my death. But I probably wouldn't tumble. Okay. I probably wouldn't tumble. I would just become like a dead ragdoll. So yeah. Get my pistols. Yeah. Yeah. We have my flare. I thought that was a match at first, but it's a flare. And now we have an old Chinese note. Written in old Chinese, hard to date. Qin Shi Huang, our emperor, has died on the battlefield. I shouldn't write this, but I am glad. When he came here with his army, I saw cruelty with my own eyes. His cruelty with my own eyes. I'm sorry, I skipped a word. He was able to condemn someone to death with only a simple gesture of his hand. Did that child deserve to be slaughtered simply for stealing a piece of meat? I can't shake the image from my mind. What did Qin Shi Huang come here for? I don't know. But it is said that his soldiers who were digging in the catacombs under the wall found what they were looking for. Why have some people renamed Qin Shi Huang the Dragon ever since? Who cares? He is dead now. Spooky. Nothing spooks you, Lara. Well, this is an amazing recreation. Lara didn't have the best personality back then, but this was also the 90s. So just being a cool action hero and being one of the rare female protagonists. Now it makes more sense of why the crows are coming after me. I just open fired first. Like, no joke, those crows come after you for no reason. I gave them reason this time. That's really, really intense freaking music for crows. Now, up here is as far as I got. It's as far as I got on my original recording before realizing that there was no sound. Which apparently shaved off 5 minutes. So what am I supposed to do here? Hang off the side here? Well, there's nowhere to go if I do that. Well... No. That wouldn't work. Would it? Oh no! Well, she's dead. It looks like I might not have a choice. I was hoping this doesn't take 20 minutes to load like it did last time. Well, it's certainly, the graphical fidelity is certainly up there, because it is making my Vega 56 work. I can feel the heat from here. Am I supposed to jump towards the ledge? I'm going to take that as a yes. Ah, nice. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm supposed to go down. Up. Nope, not up. Look what happens when you use your brain. Big brain time. No. I said big brain time, not destruction time. Oh no! That was not big brain time. That was little brain time. I don't have the big brain, I'm afraid. My brain is not so big. Alright, let's try this one more time. As I said, you at least get to see me bungle one puzzle. I bungled it again. Because I'm dumb. I am very, very fucking dumb. Very fucking dumb. Okay, I know I said let's try one more time, but we're trying another time. Because that didn't count. I didn't get that far. I got way further the first time. In that regard, I feel a lot like how Markiplier kind of feels when he starts getting frustrated. That, you get so far the first time, but then you do worse the more you try. Anything down here? I can now safely come down here instead of dropping to my death. I have no corpses around. I guess that would be terrifying if a corpse stayed around. Oh, left shift to shint. Oh, left shift to sprint. Why do I need to run? To make this gap? To perform a swan dive. Well, how dare you? Ah, that's some nice looking water. Am I supposed to go in the water? Maybe. I guess so. I guess that was just a transition to no longer being on the wall of China. Maybe. Perhaps. Press num. Num plus. Oh. I only have 10 rounds for this, though. Wait, how did I lose health? Did I take damage from falling? Oh, God! Jesus! Take note that even Tomb Raider could be a fucking horror game with jump scares. I knew that was a tiger. Give me once, shame on me. Give me twice. I'm still a scaredy cat that won't play horror games on this channel. Oh, God! Ah! Why did that get me again? Oh, God damn it. Okay, not prepared for that. I don't know why that got why the fucking tiger appearing got me 2 times. I'm just gonna stop this for here. We're gonna move on to the second Tomb Raider fan game. I know I opened up with something fantastic, and it's hard to live up to. But I just don't want to fight that tiger again. That tiger's gotten me twice. And I remember being scared of this too when I was a kid. I'm not scared of the game itself, but I was scared of certain areas and certain enemies. Like super dark areas, like I guess most of the game. But I'll put a link in the description to the website below if you want to try out this demo. I implore you do it and then share it around. Because this needs recognition. It needs recognition, but not to the point, and I hope it never does get cease and desisted by Square Enix or Crystal Dynamics. But while do think Lara is not as good as Nate, personally, the games are fun. At least prior to Underworld. Underworld is terrible, and you will not change my mind on that. Anyway, I'm going to pull up the second Tomb Raider game now. One moment. Alright, here's the second Tomb Raider fan game. We're going to be playing Temple Raider. It's kind of got the same aesthetic as Minimal Raider, which I played a while ago. It was in Season 2, not Season 3. It was earlier in 2019. I played Minimal Raider, which was a sort of voxel minimized version of recreating Tomb Raider in its own way. It wasn't a remake of a game or anything. This, I would take it as not a remake of a game either, but it is an interesting game that's both on Game Jolt, and I think it's also on itch.io. And I'll put a link to the description below for it so you can check it out after you see here, or if you want to go check it out and not watch me at all, that's fine. I'm basically here to get some exposure, even though I don't have much exposure myself. But I just want to play games that people had fun making. And I'm going in with high hopes that this is going to be fun. We're going to start. Oh, that sounded like my legs broke. Guess is already different from Minimal Raider. There's no Jeep or anything. Can't break any pots. Do I even have an attack button? How do I go up? How do I go up the ladder? How do I go up the ladder? Oh. That's a cute animation. Gonna say, are there any? No, it looks like that. Still need to adjust that. It looks like that the pause menu is pretty bare bones. I like the aesthetic. I've always enjoyed. Oh. Okay, it's got the same problem as Minimal Raider. Is this from the same person? Because it has, like, I have this feeling it's from the same person, but I don't think it is. It just has similar aesthetic and similar problems with that. I gotta jump before I hit the ledge, otherwise it does that. Or okay. Or clip through, that's fine. Running around into fire. Oh, this is a temple with floating, moving blocks. It's mysterious and very Tomb Raider-y. Nice. I do like the little animation here of her grabbing onto the crevice. Jump plus down. Yeah, come on. Now, I still consider this a Tomb Raider fan game because it's done in the style of Tomb Raider. Well, the gameplay at least, not visually, of course. But the style is done. But you could argue that it could be considered like a general treasure hunter thing. But this is what popped up when I searched Tomb Raider, so it had the tag Tomb Raider in it. So it likely is inspired by Tomb Raider. So therefore, making it kind of a fan game. Not really a fan game. Because this is clearly not Lara, but I would put it in the same category. That it's essentially a similar fan game that's using the concept of Tomb Raider and making their own game. Maybe I should put the title of this video to just so people, if people do comment and point out that this is not a fan game, that inspired games count too. Fan games and inspired games. Like 2 fan games, 1 inspired game. You know, in the same allotment to 2 girls, 1 cup. Gross. Okay, so they did add the ability to hit space to go faster. But by the way, have you guys seen Unus Annus? Markiplier and Ethan's Crank Gameplays, new channel that's going to be only around for a year. If not, you guys can go check it out too, because you know I'm just advertising it randomly here. Joystick button B, keyboard X. It's a pretty funny channel though, and I'll drop a link in the description since I mentioned it. But it's Unus Annus. It's Latin for 1 year. They're going to delete the channel after 1 year, and they want to get to certain milestones of subscribers within a few days. So why not? It's just them being stupid and doing a bunch of things that they can get away with. At least before Kappa ruins everything. It's just being made for fun. So let's get back to the game, shall we? Or is your interest more in Unus Annus? If it is, then this is not the right video for you. Where am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to get there? Oh no. Okay. Well, I magically do not have fall damage. Can I wall run? I can't wall run. I don't know what I'm doing there. Drop. Okay. I'm very confused right now. Joystick left, control left. Oh, you move these. Apparently I can crouch. I didn't realize that's what that meant. Black void. Oh. Need to run. These things are just like so lightweight. Alright. It's also peaceful. Ooh. This looks a bit ominous. Oh no. Okay, so you can't just pull it back. You need to be on a certain side to push it a certain way. Yep. There you go, perfectly centered. There are 4 things here, though. None of them have a specific face on it, so I'm assuming they can go to any button. I just have to find a way to trigger all 4 buttons. Let's move this a little bit. There we are. It got a little bit moved. Alright, that leaves 2 buttons that are not being pressed. Okay, I need to match those. Oh, nice. I did it. Oh, okay. Is that the end of the level? Oh, it's the end. Ah, that's pretty cool. Well, that was Temple Raider. That's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I'll still put the link in the description below if you guys want to play it. That was a pretty joyous thing. Very clearly not a fan game, but it's a Tomb Raider inspired game. So yeah, that's probably going to be the title. Two Tomb Raider fan games, one inspired game. One Tomb Raider inspired game, two... Yeah, so... So with that, I will boot up the third Tomb Raider game. So just one moment, I'll be right back. I may immediately regret this. I can't read anything besides Lara's Fury Capitulo 2 that's on the top right. What's this do? That just quits. Alright, try again. Jugar. Does that start the game? Cool. Well, this is Tomb Raider Lara's Fury. I guess we just started in a ice level. Facing the wrong way. As you can see, this looks to be done in the style of the original PS1 game. Okay. Just went through that. Okay. I'm confused here. Why did I just hit to do that? This is also loud, and I don't see a way of turning down the volume. Oh. What is with this thing making that noise? I was gonna ask, was that all there was? Was just like doing the jet ski? Because that's all I saw. Like, even the pickups are like 2D. That's all I saw. Was the jet ski stuff. Up we go. And the description for the game wasn't in English. Even on itch.io, it was not in English. I think it was in French. That flickered. I don't know what this is supposed, if this is supposed to be remaking something, or if this is just supposed to be like a concept from a guy that clearly likes Tomb Raider and seems to be putting definitely effort into it. It's just I'm very confused of why I spawned backwards. I spawned facing a wall. And why it just sounds like this is ominous that Lara actually, you know, is dead. How do I go down? You didn't give me a tutorial. I don't know how to get down. Alt. How is control? Control is to get down? Oh, nice. Where are we going? And why can't I still hear the jet ski? Or... not jet ski. Whatever that thing is. The snowmobile. Snowmobile. Why can't I still hear that? I'm not that close to it. Yep, down we go. Yep, mm-hmm. Some moderate platforming. Is this literally all this to get just what I saw in the distance? Looks like... oh. Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best game to end on, but I'm just gonna leave it there. You saw what it was. It basically was right around the snowmobile until you get to a certain point, because I didn't know where I was going. I don't know what it's trying to do. It's probably just more of a tech demo of what this guy could do. Clearly, his first language is not English, which is why I'm surprised Lara's Fury is in English, but everything else besides the number 2, which is the number 2, is in a different language. I want to say it's French. I think. I don't know. I don't speak any other languages other than English. The effort is there, and I commend him for that, but it's just too confusing for me to keep playing, and it's too confusing. But I'll put a link in the description below. The 2 games I played prior to this, I just prefer more. I'm not saying this game is bad, though an option screen would have been nice to turn down the music. But anyway, that's it for the 80th episode of Spotlight and the season finale of Season 3. Season 4 at the moment, tentatively will premiere at some point in January. God damn it. At some point in January. Right now, it's tentative, maybe pushed to February. It depends on how this whole COPPA thing. People are right now freaking out because of the Child Protection Act that's revised. COPPA, which I don't know what it exactly stands for, is being revised early because of YouTube's complaints about YouTube and child safety. And if you hadn't noticed, if you're a content creator yourself, you get the option to mark your channel or videos for kids. It's not a good idea to do that because you end up losing a lot of revenue if you make money off YouTube. It's also not a good idea to do that because your channel and your videos no longer become searchable. They will not show up in recommended. Basically, they will steer everyone away from channels that are marked as kids for whatever reason. However, as Chadtronic so boldly put it, and I'll link his video in the description below about COPPA if you want to actually learn more about it. It's pretty serious about YouTube. It can literally stop creators in their tracks. It literally could jeopardize a lot of content, like arts and crafts, even gaming videos like this. They are subject to it. They are subject to the FTC having a third party come to your actual channel, look at your videos, and see this is suitable for kids. You did not mark it suitable for kids, you are fined. Oh, you marked it suitable for kids, but it's not suitable for kids? You are fined. You will be fined up to $42,000, probably per video. I can't remember if it was per video, or at least per offense. And that's staggering. Especially when people like me want to do YouTube for fun. We don't make money off of this. And getting a fine like that terrifies people. It terrifies me. Going into 2020, I don't know if I'm going to continue this. Because if that gets passed with such aggressiveness, content creators are going to be trying to find other outlets. They're going to probably try to go and do alternative sites, like go back to Dailymotion or Venmo. Not Venmo, Venimo or BitChute. I don't know why going to another website would save them. But as Chad put it, and he puts it in better words than I do, this was why I'm going to link his video in the description. It's going to make creators not want to make for everyone content. And the rules are so vague that Nintendo products, for example, that are meant for the whole family, if you like stream, if you like show Nintendo products and you drop an F-bomb, not for kids, but this is clearly aimed at kids, you're fined. That's at least the gist I got from Chad's video. And God, I'll link it in the video below, and I'll see you guys in the next video of one of my Let's Plays. But Spotlight is basically done for 2019. Spotlight's not coming back until about maybe Tentatively January, maybe February, depending on how this whole thing with Copper goes. There's a potential it might not come back. So, I'll see you guys. You have a good night. Bye-bye.